Come on. Is this thing on? All right. This thing on? Hold on, guys. Let me just test something. Let me just go to YouTube. Smith. Oh, God. I swear. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Oh, it's on. What is up, guys? Well, it's Bruce here, and I do just want to apologize for the lack of updates, but I do just want to apologize for it. But I do have something really good I want to go over. So, but before I start this, I actually want to make some updates. So, one, um, so as you guys may know, I have been working on WandaVision, which I do actually apologize for it, which I do just want to say. Hey, I do apologize for not getting this done sooner. It's mainly because I've been super busy just trying to get it done, though. But I do promise it will happen, though. So I do have, but yeah, I'm almost done with the music I just done and editing on commercial, and then the episode should be going to go. I'm actually already working on episode 1, part 2. So just want to let you guys know that ahead of time. But before I start this video, I do just want to say I did see Spider-Man Brand New Day, but I will not spoil that film though, guys. I did just see it today. It's a good film. That's all I can say. My review, good film. That's all I can say on that. What else? Oh yeah. But yeah. As you guys may know, today was the 8th and the 12th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's, which more on that in a bit when we get to that. Which more on that one when we get to that in a bit. But yeah, so as you guys may know, I've been playing. If you guys watch my Twitch channel, I've been replaying the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Which yes, I will be replaying Sister. I'll be trying to finish the final custom made of Sister Location, but I'm not in another state, so I don't have the PS4 on me, so I could just try and play it on PS5, but I'm just close to the end on it. So yeah. And yes, I will play the other FNAF games, Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night, which that might be either PS5 or PS4, depending on what happens. It also depends on where I am, but yeah, and also for Help One, I hadn't found my VR head stuff yet. But I might either play it on PS4 or end up playing it on PS5 since there is a PS5 version of this year. Same thing with Secure Breach, Ruin, Help Wanted to Into the Pit, and then yeah, Secret of the Mimic. But yeah, so the reason I'm going into this Steel Wolves site, which I want to get into that, is because I just heard they posted a new teaser. In fact, that they posted a new teaser. Hold on, let me just. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. They posted a new teaser, which I heard is a setup for the new Steel Wool game that is making. So, I do just want to point that out. Uh, but yeah, um, but yeah. So this one involves there's this game called Game Corner, which basically includes teasers from past images, and I heard this one includes Vanny. For it sounds like the can you guess or something? But yeah, can you guess it though is the question. But yeah. So so but yeah, so basically I'm here to check this game out. So I heard there's some treasers, so we're gonna get right into the treasers. So just thought I'd let you guys know ahead of time. But with that being said, If you guys want to play all the other franchise games, that's if you're interested. If you're not interested, that is totally okay. But if you're interested, these games are out on Steam, PS4, or PS5. But if you guys also want to play Secret of the Mig just to set up the yourself for this game, go check it out. But that's only once again if you're interested. But without further ado, let's get into this trailer, this game, man. Because I heard there's some interesting stuff in here. Let go. I'm gonna keep this muted just in case I don't get like copyrighted. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Just I'll play it in just a sec, but I just want to just type in something quick. There. All right. Yep. So we got Vanny. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Can you replay it? Sorry, guys. I just want to see what ends up happening. All right. What does this say? All right. So we got Vanny. Sorry, guys. So I heard if you pause it just correctly, you see something. Oh, okay. How do I? Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Is there a way I can make this? Oh yeah, that's what we need. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna. Okay. I got pause it. Oh yeah. See, guys. There was something. So those of you guys. So yeah. So if you guys played Ruin, if you guys remember, we played as a new kid named Caston. And spoiling for Ruin, I had suggest you guys check out for those of you guys who played this game. I had suggest you guys check out the breakdown. So if you guys remember the last security breach game, which involves Gregory being, which involves you guys scrolling down. No, okay, sorry, I did that wrong. If you guys play security breach, you play as Gregory and you're trying to evade this night guard, and you basically have the help with Freddy, who's the only animatronic helping you in this game. Which, yes, I played that game. Actually, it was one of the first video game I played on this channel, which I actually do plan to adapt eventually for my stop motion universe. Eventually, how though, I'm not really sure, but yeah. So we play as Danny. We end up escaping the pizza flats, and then we play as Gregory's friends Cassie, who ends up looking for Gregory, but of course it ends up being the Mimic, the creature from the books, basically. The murderous creature in the books, which if you guys want to know more about it, go read them, but only if you're interested. But if it terrifies you, don't read it then. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, so we tried to escape the Mimic, but Gregory ends up like messing with or Gregory or the Mimic ends up basically Cassie ends up meeting her old friend Roxy, and then she ends up finding Ray only to find it's not him, but he ends up calling her towards the end of the game, and he leads her to the elevator or the scooper room, depending on which ending is canon. But basically, he ends up luring Cassie. He ends up luring Cassie to the elevator. He tells her about the Meg, how it wasn't supposed to be freed. It cuts off. He tells her how they can't be fooled. Oh, he apologizes and then cuts the elevator, and then we don't know Cassie's fate, but then we hear Roxy's voice in the end, and then that's it. So we hadn't gotten a teaser since then, mainly because my main guess though is that if you guys played the After Arc, which of course involves William Afton in the storyline, I assume that since Ultimate Custom and Pizzeria Simulator was the conclusion to the Afton arc of this game, I assume the Security Breach 2, which yes, more on that in a bit. More on that in a bit when we get to that though. But what was I gonna say? Which I'm guessing Secret of no, Secure Breach 2 will be like the sort of conclusion to the Minix storyline if you guys play it. But yeah, I do expect which more on that in a bit, which hold on, can I get that treaser again? Okay. Oh yeah, here. Sorry, let me just yeah, it's difficult to pause it on images. Yeah, see, so this must be the new Vanny, which a lot of people are saying could match an older version of Cassie, which a lot of people are making these theories that Cassie could become the new Vanny or GGY, which if you guys don't know who GGY is or Patient 46 is, he is a character from the Tales of Pizza Plex book, even though, yes, I know they kind of did confirm the Tales of the Pizza Plex and I guess the interactive novels aren't canon, but I'm guessing since they had some of the mixed story backstory in Secure Breach, I assume some of the books are canon, or at least they're canon in some way, at least they're not canon to the books at all, or at least have like a different perspective. I guess I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of confusing, but yeah. So a lot of people made some fears that this could be Vanny or Vanessa or from Secure Breach, or well, actually, I think Vanessa is kind of unlikely considering Heather Masters, the voice of Circus Baby. If you guys remember her, she retired last year. So it seems unlikely she'll show up in another FNAF game again. But Kinsey though does seem like a likelier one. Maybe this is like set Secure Breach 2 is set after Ruin, and maybe it's set in like that water park setting, which I gotta say though, if they do end up setting in a water park, that'd be sick. Imagine having to survive killing him animatronics trying to get you at night, basically, and you have to survive through like a water park and you have to activate these like certain buttons in order to escape, basically, which that would be interesting. But I don't know what the plan is, but yeah. Um, but yeah, I do expect maybe Gregory and Freddy might return to try to free Cassie, which might involve Cassie trying to get revenge on Gregory because of the ending of Ruin. Like I said, I don't know the ending of Ruin is canon because if you guys played Help Wanted 2, the Mimic has the same lion costume when you play the gallery. It has the same lion costume from the Scooper ending, which is leading to a lot of people think the Scooper ending could be the canon ending and that the Mimic is actually dead. But I'm guessing, judging by this, maybe the elevator ending is honestly canon. That's just my thoughts and theories. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the Scooper ending is canon? Do you think the elevator ending canon? But yeah, my main guess though is that this will probably be for a Secure Breach 2 or a sequel to Ruin or some way. My main guess though is that I know there's been also I do just want to point this out, guys. Two things. I know Gregory's been receiving a lot of hate online, even though just keep in mind this is a game, and also because of his choices, because of the certain choices Gregory ends up making this game, like destroying the Glamrocks, cutting the elevator and Cassie. But keep in mind, guys, though, they were making Security Breach during COVID, so they were kind of rushing it. So that also explains the glitches they were receiving. So they probably had like a backstory for Gregory and maybe his GGY persona, or I guess Patient 46 persona, assuming that the books are canon, in, at least in some way. That yeah, that basically I'm sorry, guys. I'm stuttering. But yeah, assuming the books are canon in some way, and that basically, what was I gonna say now? Yeah, basically the books are canon in some way. I assume they had like a backstory for Gregory, but they like cut it out though. But yeah, same thing with in Rune maybe. But I main guess is that though if they do continue it, they'll probably reveal it maybe in Secure Breach 2. I'm not gonna say what I think will happen in Secure Breach 2. Like I'm not gonna say like because like a lot of people think certain characters are alive, like Monty, Chico, Eclipse, and Roxy, even though Runes seem to kind of clone their story out, honestly. So I think it will the only one that will probably appear is probably Freddy. Maybe Eclipse, but I think the others are probably done though, after Ruin though. But you never know. But um what was I gonna say now? Oh yeah. But yeah, this teaser came out several days ago, hours ago, as you guys may know, because today was the anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's 8 years. August 8th, 2014 was when the first game came out. Um, but yeah, so I don't know what this trailer means. I do know they were working on a game, so I'm guessing this is what they were working on, honestly. But yeah, sorry for also muting it. I did the music was in there and I didn't want to get like copyrighted or something. But yeah, so there was actually I think there was like another Steel. Actually, yeah, I did hear that Cat Games did announce they were making another 2 game, which is leading on to think FNAF World 2 might be coming. If you guys don't remember FNAF World, it was basically originally supposed to be it was originally supposed to be basically it was originally supposed to be no, actually no. FNAF World was basically a game that Scott made after the fourth FNAF game came out, and yeah, so that's just what I heard basically. But yeah. Now, this is another news that we talked about, and no, it is not FNAF free. They hadn't announced it, even though yes, it is. Sounds like there is a FNAF free movement, at least in development. I haven't said anything though, because I don't know, because no official information came out. But here is the official video for it. It's in Orlando. No, not in Orlando, New Jersey somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't live in New Jersey, but this is for the people who live in New Jersey. So if you guys want to check out this video, it came out on Twitter, basically. So from what I've heard, they're making a real Five Nights at Freddy's pizza place, which honestly I feel like is kind of a bad idea. But I heard it's not real. I did hear it includes the cosplays or something. I think that's what I heard, but it's opening some point in 2027 is what it said. So, but yeah, here's the little teaser clip. So if you guys want to check it out, link description below for Purdue. Let's get into the and let go. But yeah, also the Steel Wool teaser. I assume that's probably a teaser for Security Breach 2 or whatever next Steel Wool game they're probably working on. I don't know if we'll see any more about it at PAX West. I did hear FNAF is probably skipping PAX West this year. I think they did actually say they were skipping it, but all I can say is we just have to wait and see. That's all I gotta say. But I'm gonna end this off with this little teaser. So if you guys want to watch it, link description without further ado, man. Let go. Nice. Freddy's is coming to life. Grand opening 27. Only an American Dream. Oh, okay, that's the place. Honestly, though, I feel like this is kind of a bad idea. Maybe this commercial is also fake, but I heard it came out years ago, but an hour ago, and I think it was by I forgot who though, but someone made it. But this is just my thoughts and theories on it. But honestly, though, I think this video probably is fake. I think at least, and just be clear, I think the steel wool freezer is real, but I think this one's probably fake. If I had to guess, maybe it's real, and maybe that might blow my mind, but who knows? Maybe it's real, maybe it's fake. Who knows? But other than that, that brings us an end to the updates. Updates. But yeah, if you guys want to check out these teasers, link to these videos in the description. Also, link to Steel Wolf's channel will be in the description. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. But yeah, I gotta say though, this video was pretty amazing. It looked pretty awesome, and yeah, sorry I didn't give a good explanation on it, but yeah. But yeah, I also do want to say sorry for those of you guys who are impatient with the Steel Wool games, since they know that since people have been waiting for like what a year. Keep in mind they're just trying to make a good game because like you guys want to. I think nobody wants a rushed game, honestly, though, considering all the glitches that occur in it. So I think they're just trying to make sure they have like no glitches or something, in my opinion. That's probably why they're taking so long. But yeah, I gotta say this treeser, the steel wool treeser, it is treesing something new. So I really like what they're doing. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please check out this video. If you guys want to check out the original video, the link to Steel Wolf's channel description. Also, if you guys want to check out that little treaser for the real Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, I guess, which I think that is honestly fake. Honestly, it looks fake, but I could be wrong. But it did come out years ago, an hour ago, actually earlier today, from what I've heard. And I don't know if it was Scott Gaines who trees it. In fact, he did show some trees or images of a real style pizza. So I guess maybe it is real, but I'm not going to make my fears on what I think is going to happen. All I can say is it's probably fake. That's all I got to say. But yeah, updates on WandaVision, like I said, it will come out. I'm just working on the final touches, and then I'll release part 1, and then I'll do part 2. All right. So just wanted to let you guys know in the description. So if you guys hadn't checked out my stop motion channel, please check it out. I make a lot of good content, honestly, though. But yeah, can't wait to start phase 4 of the Lego Saga. Also, please check out my Twitch channel if you guys want to see me stream. Also, if you guys want to check out my old YouTube channel, please check it out. Link description. But yeah, this has been your boy Elijah Bruce. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, guys.